I made you the host again. So please make me a co-host, okay?
Right. Hello, everyone. Susan. Susan, are you eating enough today?
Oh, I have eaten almost 2,400 calories today.
I'm glad to hear that. Good job. Good.
Yeah, I have to tell you a funny story though. When you mentioned the other day about it looked like my, I don't know. I told you that my shorts were feeling loose, and then I got to thinking about it. I had to go out and I had to buy some biker shorts that fit a little bit tighter, because I got to thinking, what if my shorts fell down while I was exercising? So anyway, there you go.
I have to tell you that when I was a teenager, I was a waitress, and we had those, remember those wraparound skirts in the 70s,
Yeah.
the 80s? So we wore wraparound skirts, and I was waitressing, and we were so busy, so busy. And I was wiping off a table really quick, and my tie untied.
Oh, no.
And my skirt fell off.
Oh.
I was so embarrassed, but I was so busy. I didn't even really have a lot of time to stress. So I just pulled it up, tied it, and just like moved on and pretended like it never happened, and didn't look one customer in the eye, not one. So yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah. Gail, we missed you for cardio, girl.
Well, the class was full, but I was going to launch it, but I had to go pick up something, and I didn't get back in time to start in right away with it.
All right.
So,
all right.
If I had registered for it, I would have been there, but I couldn't get in, and all I could do was a launch.
Okay, good. Hi, everyone. Hi, Elsa. I'm so happy to see you guys. And Pam is back. Yay. Yay. And we got Denise. Oh my gosh. And Janie. Hi, Janie. I'm so happy you're back. because you had a question the other day. I'm so happy. I've been thinking about you so much. Okay. When we were stretching out our shoulders, there was a question you put in the chat box about your rotator cuff, right? I saw it after the fact. So whenever anything like that happens, if I'm not seeing it or the TA in our class isn't seeing something like that in a timely fashion, please unmute yourself and get my attention. We really apologize. And I hope that you listened to your body and moved appropriately.
Oh, I did.
Okay. Okay, good. Well, I saw that and I've been so worried about your shoulder. So you're okay.
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Yeah. It's just like, because I don't really exercise it. I had the surgery in 2014. And since I typically don't do a lot of exercising, with scar tissue, it gets kind of tight. So,
Right.
and I'm kind of just like hesitant to push it too much because I don't want to tear up the repair that I had done, because it was not a fun operation.
Okay.
So I just kind of, wanted to know, I can put my arm to my back, but it's really hard for me to pull it out away
Okay.
from my back when I have it turned backwards. So
Can you
that's
do,
what I was kind of worried about.
can you move just like this?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay, that's for you. That's probably the equivalent for somebody doing this, right?
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, right, modification right here.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Appreciate it.
I'm so glad every day. I've been looking for you every day.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry. I didn't see that.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh gosh, you're so welcome. All right. I will share my slides. Whoopsie. Here we go. Yin yoga. Oh, especially after the cardio yoga we just did. Right? We're so excited for yin. Yin yoga is a breath focus. We will spend a few moments connecting with our pranayama, a breath technique, to ground us and connect us into our bodies and into this present moment. Yin yoga is always have water when you come to the mat, and if you have yoga blocks, great, and pillows and blankets, fold it up and just have them on your mat. We will be using them, right? Yin yoga, we come into a pose. We support ourselves with pillows, blocks, blankets, whatever we have. And we hold that pose and we breathe deeply for minutes. This is incredibly rejuvenating. It is a releasing of muscle fibers. I will mute all for just, hold on. Thank you. Hold on. I'm going to mute all. Okay. If you have questions, though, unmute yourself. I just didn't want background noise to distract us. So it targets our deep connective tissues, ligaments, and fascia, right? And by holding poses and breathing mindfully and deeply into the body, that's what helps everything release and lengthen, elongate, relax. So it's a beautiful, beautiful practice. And I'm so happy to be with all of you here today practicing together. And I'm clicking my slide. Oopsie. Close your eyes, everyone. I'm going back. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, you can open your eyes now. I don't know about you, but if I'm a learner and that's happening, I get dizzy. That's why I say close your eyes. I'm Christina, your guide for this yin yoga practice. I am from Massachusetts. I live in Long Beach, California, and have for 32 years now. So I feel like a native almost. I am a certified yoga, meditation, and spin instructor with a background of all of that. Basically, health and wellness has been a lifelong journey. I found a path for myself to keep my mind, body, and soul connected and healthy and vibrant, right? I always have wanted to live a whole life, feeling whole, feeling content, feeling fulfillment, right? Regardless of what's happening in the outside world. So yoga is an amazing avenue to journey on experiencing all of of that. So that's why I do what I do. And that's why I love sharing it with all of you. Oops, one more. Close your eyes, everyone. And for some reason, oh, there we are. Open your eyes now. Surprise. At Get Set Up, we learn from each other. So having your cameras on really does help me help you. It helps me get a pulse of the class to know if there's different modifications I need to be making. But if you're not comfortable having your camera on, I totally understand. But for everyone, I want every single body to listen to their bodies, right? If something I am cueing, and I do try to give different modifications, and if there's not a modification I'm making that feels good for your body, please don't do it. Please listen to your body. Your body is the best guide you could ever have. So listen to your body, listen to your doctor, listen to any medical professional advice you have. If something isn't feeling great, you're not finding the comfort, the ease. Now, yin yoga, it is a supported, but sometimes it can bring up, when we start breathing in poses, it can bring up tension. It can bring up stress in certain body areas. And I will just always invite you to breathe into those areas and trust that your breath, which is life force energy, will release out everything and anything that does not serve you. That is the practice of yin, right? That is the breath, the power of breath. If there's something that isn't working for you, I invite you to unmute yourself and get my attention and ask me, so that you are safe and so that you feel empowered and confident to practice in this way. We are live streaming, so everyone say hi to our live streamers. Hey, live streamers, so happy you're here. Next time, come and join us, register and join us live. We'd love to have you in class with us. You can ask questions and find a deeper practice by coming together and joining us in this virtual community. Get Set Up does not get paid to but we have Phil with us today. Phil is our Get Set Up TA. Everybody wave hi to Phil. Hey, Phil. Thank you, Phil. If you have website questions, if you have questions about registering for a class, Phil is your guy. Anyone else, before we start, oh, that's so nice, Janie. Anyone else have anything like a rotator cuff issue, like any physical issue, surgery recovery, injury recovery, anything that I need to know that I'll need to make modifications for? Okay, Charlotte, you're good to go? Okay.
Actually, I have an infected finger. So I have it splinted so that I don't bang it and don't do anything to it. So
we stay on our mats for yin, and just be, when we're moving, just be mindful.
Yeah. An
invitation to be mindful, right? All these little things that ding, ding, mindfulness. All right. Anyone else? Okay. Let's get on our mats. Have all of our props near us. I have a very tall window, and at this time of the day, the sun comes in. So I'm going to come and sit over here. Can everyone see and hear me okay? Okay, good. So all my props are over to the side. My water is over there. I'll grab it in a moment. You can sit on a pillow or a blanket, right? I always say this to elevate your glutes. Sometimes that takes the pressure off the hip flexors. If those knees hang out up here, no worries. Pillow, blanket, blocks, support your knees. All right, first pose, Sukhasana. Place the palms on your thighs. Close your eyes and right away, just grow tall here. Feel the body. Feel the breath in the body. And begin to consciously, mindfully deepen each inhale, slowing it down. Notice the rise and fall of each breath in the body. Smile from the inside out, because being mindful of our life force energy is an awesome, awesome experience.
Hey, it's getting a little hard to hear you.
Oh, okay. How's this?
That's much better. Thank you.
Hold on, I'm gonna make sure I'm not unplugged over here. So that's okay. I'm coming closer anyway. It's a good, thank you. We're gonna work through a series of a pranayama. And we did this in yoga and meditation if you were with us then on Monday. So we will close our eyes. We will inhale slowly through the nostrils with the lips closed as well. And then when we exhale it out, we will purse our lips softly as if we're blowing out a candle, and we will slowly exhale it out. The exhale will be a longer count than the inhale. So it helps to count, to kind of get grounded in this pranayama. And then once you're grounded, you'll just kind of sense the length of the inhale and then lengthen out longer on the exhale through your pursed lips. When we do this, we keep the facial muscles soft. I know if I get into this and I kind of can find myself, my facial muscles get tense. So we want to practice to always release the muscles in the face. I will remind us, but gently, softly purse the lips. Okay. We're going to ground into this pranayama, practice this pranayama for 2 minutes in our Sukhasana. Back. Check in on your facial muscles, allow them to relax as you continue this pranayama. Staying just as you are, take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth and just start to roll the shoulders up and back and down mindfully, and reverse the circles. And gently blink open your eyes. This is my dog, Bella. She loves this yin space. She always pops in during this space. From here, we will extend the legs long and shake them out. And we will have our pillows and our blankets close to us. So let's grab them, bring them close. Just so you have options, right? Just have a little bit of everything. You never know what you're gonna need. We're prepared. We're a class that is prepared for everything. So the legs will be out. And let's move the fleshy parts away from the sits bones. Shake them out again. And keep the inner thighs together and the ankles flexed. Place the palms on the mat and grow tall into our staff pose, our Dandasana. We did this morning. We'll do 3 flows forward and back before we come into our hold, okay? So we grow tall, create space between each vertebra and double chin back. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, walk the hands forward, soft bend in the knees as you need. And inhale, slowly walk the hands up. Exhale, slowly walk the hands forward, hinge, keeping the neck in line with the spine. And inhale up. One more round. We exhale, hinge forward. Fold, and we inhale, rise. So we're gonna fold in a Dandasana in our staff pose. We're gonna roll up a pillow or a blanket, put it under our knees so there's a nice bend in the knees. Okay, to support, fleshy parts away. So when we come down, I want you just to see this. We're gonna let the legs relax. I know I rarely say that in yin in meditation classes, or sometimes stretch and de-stress, but it's rare that I say, let the legs just flop to the side. From here, we will fold and we'll see where we land, right? And then we will use our props. We'll stack them up below the knees, wherever it's comfortable. And then we will rest, we'll tuck our chin, we'll rest our forehead on the yoga prop, and we will allow the shoulders to round. So Deborah, I want your shoulders to be relaxed. Yeah, we want the shoulders to be away from the ears a little bit. Yep. Do you feel the difference, Deborah, in that adjustment? Takes the pressure off your shoulders, yes. And so we will hold this pose for 2 minutes. But if at any time it gets too much, I'm going to move out here. If at any time it gets too much, you can make the props higher, right? Alleviate that tension or whatever you're feeling, or you can come out of it and come back into Sukhasana. So adjust accordingly and know that you can readjust at any moment. And just let go and breathe deeply. Allow the shoulders to just melt. Try to deepen the breath a little bit more. Trust that your exhale releases everything and anything that does not serve your higher good. Staying just as you are, take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it slowly out the mouth. Place the palms on the mat by your side. And on your next inhale, slowly begin to lift. Slow, 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 slow. Keep the eyes closed. Sit up tall. Carefully bring the props off to the side. Remove the pillow from under the knees. And just slowly bend and straighten one leg. Just getting some movement. Maybe wave the feet. And we will engage the inner thighs coming into our Dandasana. Growing tall, shoulders back and down. This time we'll inhale, we'll grow tall. We'll exhale, walk the hands forward, keep the back flat, have a softer bend in the knees, whatever you need. And just keep your eyes closed and slowly sway side to side. For those of you who are in class with me this morning, how does this feel different? Does it feel different? Just noticing. Pausing in stillness. Inhale, slowly draw the leg yourself up, roll the shoulders, and then carefully draw the knees into the chest. Hug them in. Sit up tall, get the shoulders away from your ears, bow your forehead. And if it's comfortable, gently sway side to side, bringing your awareness to the glute hamstring attachment, where that hold, that pose really hit. How does your lower back feel? Pause in stillness. Shoot those legs out. All right, my friends, from here, we'll come back into our Sukhasana pose, our easy pose. We'll place the hands on the knees. We grow tall and we will work through cat and cow here. So we sit up nice and tall. We engage the core, the tailbones reaching down. We'll take an inhale. We'll draw the belly button forward as we gently arch the back, lifting the chest and the gaze with our eyes closed to the corner of the top of the room, shoulders back and down. This is our seated cow pose. Try to bring the shoulder blades in together. Inhale deeply. And when we exhale, we slowly begin to draw the navel in towards the spine, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, and dome those shoulders. Pausing here, hollowing out that belly. Take a deep inhale, slowly come in through your tallness and find your cow. That's a whole inhale. Exhale, slowly in your cat pose. One more time, each pose. Inhale through tallness into cow. And exhale into our cat pose. And then inhale, find tallness. All right. Let's stay in Sukhasana. No, actually, let's straddle our legs. So the legs can be straddled here. They can be straddled all the way up. Wherever you're at, honor your body. And remember, if you're flexible, just because you can, doesn't mean you should, especially in yin yoga, because we're holding the poses and you can overstretch muscles. I've done it so many times and I still do it in my practice. If I'm not mindful, there's our keyword for the day. Have your props near you, just getting them ready. So fleshy parts moved away from the sits bones. Place the palms on the mats. So this is a little different. When we come into a fold, and we'll come into it, we're gonna move back and forth like we did originally in the first pose. But it's a little different with the legs straddled, right? We're working our inner thighs more. You'll see what you feel, how you feel differently. So the palms are on the mat. We inhale, we grow tall. We exhale, we walk the hands forward, hinge forward and the fold. And when we inhale, we rise, finding our tallness 2 more times. Exhale, walk the hands forward, hinge, and inhale, lifts. Exhale, hinge. And inhale, lifts. From here, have your props close, because when we fold, that's where we're gonna hold. So have as many props as you need, right? You don't need to be up tall. Keep growing. Keep growing tall. I'm reading this. Hold on 1 second, sorry. Oh, okay. All right. Are we ready? I love this one. Take an inhale. And exhale, fold. Tuck your chin because we're protecting our neck always. And have your stack of props be as high as you need. Tuck the chin. And again, drop the arms, the elbows on the mat. Allow the feet to just relax and splay out wherever they do. We're holding this pose for 3 minutes. You can keep the lips closed and breathe through your Ujjayi breath, nostril breathing. You can breathe as we did at the beginning, breathing in through the nose, exhaling out the mouth at a longer count. I invite you to keep deepening the breath in a conscious, mindful way. And if anybody has any questions, you can unmute yourself or you can put it in the chat box. Release the muscles in the face a little bit more. Release the jaw. Let the shoulders melt forward. Breathe into all the areas that you feel this. Stay just as you are. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Pressing the palms into the mat. Slowly, with the eyes closed, walk yourself up nice and slow. Keeping the eyes closed, roll the shoulders up and back and down. And reverse the circles. You can carefully move the props out to the side. Draw, well, actually, first, let's bring the palms in front of us. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, fold. And again, we'll sway side to side, keeping the neck in line with the spine. So I want your eyes closed, and I want your awareness to where you're feeling this. What muscle fibers are you feeling this in? Where are the points of contact from this gentle swaying? Right, just bringing body awareness. How do your hips feel? How about your inner thighs? Pause in stillness. Take an inhale, press the palms into the mat, slowly walk the hands up. With the core of your inner thigh strength, bring the legs together and shake them out, wave them around. Wow. Everybody feel that goodness right there? I know, I never really say, and if I ever allude to it, I apologize. I never really say yin yoga is calming or relaxing, because sometimes holding these poses can cause tension, right, in places. So I think that's the beauty of the practice, to invite that and then exhale it out so it's no longer a part of us, right? Okay, from here, hug those knees in. Oh, that feels good. Grow tall, bow the forehead, rock side to side with your eyes closed, and feel your body. And pause. All right. One of my favorite yin poses. We're going to come into a child's pose. So the big toes touch. You can walk the knees out and allow your belly to fall between the thighs, or you can have the legs together and drape it over the thighs. Sometimes I like that, but not for yin. It makes me feel claustrophobic. So really kind of explore which way feels best for you. Now, if your glutes don't meet your heels, when you lower yourself down, you can put a pillow or a blanket between your feet to support your glutes. So we will fold forward. Your chin is tucked. Have your forehead on the mat, if it's comfortable, on a pillow or a blanket. Allow the elbows to bend and draw out behind, underneath your shoulders, or extend the arms long by the legs with the palms facing up by your feet. So just take a few moments to land
Allow the shoulders to melt. Allow the facial muscles to relax again. We're holding this for 3 minutes. If anyone needs help or modification, please let me know. I invite you to slow and deepen the breath a little bit more if it's available. Allow the shoulders to melt forward a little bit more, releasing the facial muscles, releasing the hips. Staying just as you are. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Just begin to gently sway side to side. Notice what you're feeling, where you're feeling it. Pause in stillness. Slowly begin to draw the arms overhead into an active child's pose. Lift the forehead off the mat. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, shift the hips to the right. Bring them up through the right and then drop them down through center and shift them to the left. And drop them slowly down to the heels. Hip circles right here. The movement is so slow. The next time your hips are back, the glutes are to the heels, reverse the circles mindfully. The next time your glutes are to the heels, pause. Gently sway side to side, rotate the wrists. Pause in stillness, press into the palms and slowly draw them up to the knees. Keep your eyes closed, come onto your backs. Have your props near you. We will hug the knees into the chest, squeeze them in, tuck the shoulder blades under and tuck your chin to protect your neck. Sway side to side gently. Pause in stillness. We're going to come into a twist here. So we'll have it'll be supported. So the arms will be out to the T. The props, have your props be where you can grab them. We'll keep the legs together. We'll take an inhale, press the small of the back into the mat, engage the core. Exhale the knees to the right. So we keep the left shoulder on the mat. The closer the thighs are to the right arm, the more intense this is. So lower the knees if you need to. Take your pillows, blankets, or blocks and prop them between the legs, under the legs. I know, even if you don't have to, this is the practice to have support. So from here, take a deep inhale, bring your gaze over the left fingertips and close the eyes. Tuck the shoulder blades. Energetically, you can push the glutes towards the heels to create more space in the left side body. Option to take it a little deeper by extending the left arm overhead with the palm facing up to give the left side body more of a lengthening. Close your eyes and breathe deeply here. Breathe deeply into that torso twist, giving our internal organs a nice little massage, a wringing out, if you will. Staying just as you are. Take a very deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Bring your gaze back to center. Bring your left arm out to a T if you brought it over the head. Slowly keeping the eyes closed. Bring the props out from between the legs and under, or you can leave it under. And then when you inhale, engage the core and the inner thighs and draw the knees back into the chest. Squeeze them in stillness. Keep the knees in the chest, bring the arms out to a T. Inhale. Well, before we do anything, tuck your shoulder blades under, tuck your chin. Yeah, let's just align. Make sure the small of the back is connected to the mat. And now take a deep inhale, engage the core and the inner thighs, and exhale, slowly lower them to the left. And keep the right shoulder on the mat. So lower the knees if you need to. Prop a pillow or a blanket between the knees, under the knees, wherever your body needs for support. Gaze over the right hands. Option to extend that right arm overhead with the palm facing up to lengthen the right side of the body, if that's available for you, depending on your shoulder health, right? Close the eyes and breathe deeply. You can energetically push the glutes towards the heels to lengthen the side body a little bit more. Try to slow and deepen the breath, relax the facial muscles, allow the shoulders to melt into the mat. Staying just as you are, take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Slowly, if you brought the arm overhead, bring it back out to a T. Carefully bring your gaze back to center. Remove the props from between the legs carefully. Inhale, engage the core and the inner thighs and draw the knees into the chest. Squeeze them in stillness right here. And if it feels good, gently rock side to side. Pause in stillness, squeeze the legs in and slowly roll over to the most comfortable side, curled up into a tiny ball. And just breathe deeply here with the eyes closed for a few breath cycles. Keeping your eyes closed. If it's comfortable, press the opposite palm into the mat and slowly, slowly bring yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Prayer hands at heart center. Bow your forehead. Feel your body. Breathe in the relaxation into every cell of your being. Know that this feeling is a part of who you are. It is your birthright. It is only a few breaths away. To seal our practice together today, we'll take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. The divine light within me truly bows and honors to the divine light within you. Namaste. Namaste, my friends. We can unmute ourselves. For those of you who are joining me for Yin Yoga, joining us for Yin Yoga for the first time, you can put it in the chat box. You can unmute yourself. I would love to hear what this experience was like for you. And if anyone has any questions about any of the poses, experiences they had. We have a few moments before I have to share my slides.
guess I found it quite challenging. I didn't think I would, but I did find the poses challenging, and it comes from sitting in front of a computer 9 hours a day, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yes, totally. When our bodies are meant to move, and when we live more stagnant, and sometimes it's easier to do cardio yoga, right? To dance and to move than to do this yoga, because this yoga, it kind of, anything that we stuff in the closet, right, that we don't want to look at, right? We go into these poses emotionally, physically, psychologically. It kind of like comes out, right? So that's the beauty, though, of yin yoga. That's what I love. So I invite you, all of us, to keep showing up for ourselves and always not letting anything kind of hide out, right? To just allow it to show up and then release it out, so that we are not held hostage by it, right? So it doesn't hold back our joy, our experience of living our authentic lives, right? So yes, this practice isn't easy. It is rejuvenating. It is restorative, but it can be very difficult, but it's for the good. It's for the greater good. I have to put my glasses on to read. Yes. Oh, okay. So Elsa, that's a great yes. So if you're feeling in child's pose knee issues, I was thinking about that. I asked if anyone had anything, because knees can be sensitive here. So if it's too painful in child's pose, the next time I will find you a different pose, okay? Because if you're feeling that pain under the knee, I don't like that. We don't want that, right? So we'll find you a different pose. Thank you so much for sharing that. Anyone else? Okay. I invite you all to just keep showing up for yourselves and keep moving and exploring and enjoying. No judgment. Okay, I'm clicking and it's not going. All right. It went one too many times, but I'm just going to stay here. Get Set Up loves to hear your experience. So if you want to go on social media at Get Set Up, if you want to email Liz at getsetup.io, please share your experiences with us. There are so many fitness classes on this platform. It's actually quite incredible. So please check the schedule and see what you want to explore next. Tomorrow, I think I'm teaching 3 classes again. So, and then Friday, I teach 1 class, Sunday, 1 class. So I teach 12 classes a week. So in a variety of forms of yoga. So just check out the schedule and see what works in your calendar. Please invite all your family and friends to this platform. You can do so by inviting them on your desktop in the calendar. You can, when you register, you get a link. You can copy the link and email it to them. And you can also connect with them on the mobile device. Okay. I don't know why it's clicking. Give me a second. Okay. It's not going. Oh, it did go. There we go. Wait, I missed a slide. Where are you? Are you there? Did I kick everybody out? Oh, there you are. Oh, thank God. I thought I lost you. Oh, good. I was like, oh no, that's a terrible thing. All right. After this class, you will receive class notes. You will receive other classes that you could be interested in, and you'll receive an opportunity to give feedback. And I thank everybody for the feedback, because I know your time is precious. And if you have time to give me feedback, thank you. It really helps me be the best guide I can be for each of you. And if on our website now, they actually added a button you can click. If you would like to host an interest group, you can just click that button now and put that in, and they'll get back to you right away. If there's a class that you don't see on the schedule that you would like to, you can go to help@getsetup.io and request that. If for some reason you don't receive a recording of this class, you can go to help@getsetup.io and request it. And if there's a company, a business, or an organization that you believe aligns with the Get Set Up mission of improving and enhancing the lives of older adults, please let Get Set Up know from that email. We want to grow our partnership so we can keep offering you everything you want and deserve. And if anyone has any questions about the website or registering for your next class, Phil is here to help you. Otherwise, I want to thank you all. I know that yin yoga is a big practice. It is emotionally, psychologically, and physically releasing. So good job.
Thank you.
I always think we practice yin yoga. We practice yoga and meditation. These things, we won't need therapy ever. We just let breath do the work, right? Let breath do the work. Let it out.
That's good.
Yeah, right? Right?
Yes.
All right, my friends. Thank you. I hope to see you soon. Namaste.
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 Stay hydrated and take care of yourselves. Thank you. Pam,
Thank you.
Pam T, so happy you were here. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, good. Oh, thank you, Phil. I appreciate all your supports.
No problem.
See you soon.
Thanks, class, Christina. See ya.
Thank you. Bye, Madge. Hopefully I'll see you soon.